Okay, we're going to do some quick guidance for the day. I got my sleep back. And, I don't know, like, I'm just going to go with this. So, welcome back. The best of the best practitioners of love and light. Whether you know it or not, this is what we're doing today. Getting a little bit of guidance from Spirit. Yeah. Okay. There. Well, that's good. All right. We're going to use the... What card was that? The star. Interesting. We're just going to cut the deck, put it right there, and we have the Sacred Flame. It is the Ace of Wands. Or Swords. It says fire element, but swords. The Sacred Flame? I don't know why it would... No, it's swords? Wands? Sorry, give me a second. They say the air element is wands, and the swords elements is fire. I think there might be a misprint. Give me a second, okay? I want to take a look. Let's find out. How is everyone today, by the way? Okay, so that's the only ace there. Ugh, my flame is going crazy. Crazy. This is the Shapeshifter's Tarot, I believe. This is the Garden. Okay, so that's the Pentacles. Okay. Keep on going. We're just going to get through this, okay? Because yesterday there was like a takeover in the reading. Where the freak? I don't even understand. Where's the rest of the aces? We only saw the Pentacles and here. So, okay. So there's the Wands. You know, I'm just going to go with this because it's a Shapeshifter's Tarot. And if they say the fire element is swords, then I'm just going to go with it because it is a Shapeshifter's Tarot. Therefore, there are exceptions within its transient nature. Okay, so we cut the deck. The star cut the deck into the fire element, the swords, the Ace of Swords. Okay. So it's like nothing but the truth when it comes down to what's... Sorry, the flame is going crazy. There's somebody upset here. Excuse me. Beep, beep. Okay, how are we going to calm this flame? Spirit, let's do a little... Make a few changes here. Okay, there you are. There you have it. Chill out. I don't know what you're so upset about, but okay, here you go. Sometimes it's like satiating. Someone who's having like a tantrum, and it's like an adult tantrum. My goodness gracious, I don't think I've ever had like a tantrum here. But okay, so it cut into this. Okay, so I can understand why within the swords element, bringing down that like sense of judgment. It's almost like a tower moment that's struck from within. That strikes you from within, that you know the absolute, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. That's what's happening right here. God is helping us with the truth right here, right now. And it's the fire element because, it comes from the skies. And, well, that's what lightning has the power to do. It's not just the bark, it's the bite. So, that's the power that we're sitting in at the moment, that we're vibing at. Okay. Inverted came the sun. Sorcerer, the magician pronounced. And then 9, which is strength, pronounced. What is it saying? Well, following the star card and its electrifying force, this is what, the events that are happening around us, we're not, called to decipher every single freaking thing. That's not what we use our discernment for, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm told right now anyway, because I'm just going with the flow. Some of it is just to take into account observation. So when you do a bit of that note taking, sorry, this flame is insane. What is going on with you? Seriously. Let me give it a bit of a timeout. Oh shit. What is going on here? Okay. Maybe we just need a bit of quiet. Okay. So, we have that. Sometimes it's just to take account of what is happening around us. We don't need to decipher its meaning because, this whole thing is not supposed to be stress-inducing. In fact, it's supposed to help you find your calm and know when to... I don't know if pick your battles is the right word or phrasing for it, but it's... I don't know. It's a natural prioritization. It's some things will just work itself out. If you don't have the immediate intuition like that, that inner knowing kicking in, that it's not time for that to unfold, because the truest sources of information come through like lightning bolts. They're not just downloads. They really just strike you, and they strike you within their authenticity. So it's already validating as it stands. You don't know unless you know, but here we go. So the Sun card, we already know who we are. We've already identified with that quality. Okay, some things just figure themselves out. So some of these events are it's like precious cargo being compiled, like a care package, okay, for a certain delivery, a comprehensive delivery. So these events that are happening is only to show us that we're not only a star, okay, but phoenix, sun, like the king of the jungle energy. Okay. And so this is to empower our magic, our outputs, our presence. I'm getting this is like stage presence, because we may see it ourselves, but we may struggle also with how others view us, while also maintaining the authenticity of not being so hinged on it. So looking at this, it's like spirit and the ethers are molding us into like a packaged presentation to the world, because sometimes like you don't really get the accolades until like some head honcho really gives you that push and others see that. You know what I mean? Like I don't know why that's the way things are, but that's how things currently stands. So yeah, our reach is consistent when it comes through us, our own generations. I don't know why I'm told to say it like that, but we're getting that extra boost with all of these events, because the divine is very particular in their own personal reach. So they go private mode with all of these other individuals that are doubters, that are skeptics. So in order for them to see, it has to reach them on a very personal, private level that reaches into the realm of sacredness. And that's how the divine is helping turn heads our way. Yeah. So we have strength here. That's what's happening. It's fortifying. I mean, why would a lion need another card boosting? So that is just, that is like if there was an apocalypse, or like some huge crisis, most would, as a means for survival and peace, they would gravitate towards a place like this. Interesting. So it's like the divine is shape-shifting the world, and with the turn of events, to show others that we're not just the last resort, but also the first. That's interesting. I never got a reading like that until now. That's wonderful. So these are like words of encouragement that are practical within, telling us the scope of things. So there's just like another added, it's another way of saying like, don't worry about this, about your presentation, how you're received, especially if this is your calling. Okay. I can dig it. Okay, so we have the Father. Oh, it's the Emperor. Okay, what cut to that? The Sacred Flame. It's showing like all of those cards behind it, which is a lot. So we have. I thought I took out this card. Anyway, it's showing itself again. This is Spirit speaking the truth. This is the absolute truth for Spirit to come through with like the freaking sword. This is like Thor energy, but this is far more supreme. Obviously. Wow, that's insane. Spirit, like, in uniform. Yeah. So Spirit's like, the headliner. The headliner for, like, the opening bands, for shows are often, like, understated, but they're also, like, the bow that unleashes, the big, the actual, I haven't been to a show in like a long time, so I forget what these references are called. I think a headliner is one of the big names that's cutting to this. 13, God of Earth. Yeah, King of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, so they're the ones that are like top names, right? So the opening band. So Spirit is like opening this. It's like kind of, I don't know, like Arsenio Hall. You know how they have the announcers. That's what Spirit's doing for us. I'll speak for myself, but you know, if you're vibing within this same state, it's really hard for me to, okay, how do I say this? I find it currently, how do I, oh my gosh, we have to be so careful with our words. Okay. I am actively succeeding through the common struggles of identifying what is real from illusion, given the fact that I grew up in a world that formulates one to believe that they are disempowered unless numbers back their credibility, that face value holds greater validation points than the energy behind them, the intangibles, so to speak. Okay, I hope those that understood that are meant to understand it. Those that don't, another time, okay? So that's fine. So that's why I am speaking in the way that I am when it comes to claiming the energy. Okay? Okay. Spirit, is there anything else that you want to say? Okay. 3, abundance. 3 of cups. Yeah. It's just like, cheers, you got it. Like, it's like water under the bridge, water coming over the bridge. It's like, we said all that needs to be said. It's like this, like closed door, kind of. But it's like the back of a truck closing, like securing it. Like you packed out all the stuff that you needs to say. Wow, we got some East Coast people here, New Yorkers. Like maybe not necessarily New Yorkers, but that's, I don't know. I says. That's funny. Okay. Oh wait, where did this come from? 2, blindness. 2 of swords. Oh yeah. So it's kind of like, we don't need to see anything else. We don't need to, like, Spirit keeps telling me, like, stop looking at the numbers. Don't look at the numbers. They're blinding you. You know, instead focus on the fact that you are vibing, like, magnificently well. Your shine is on fleek, you know. It's, you know, almost, it's like chrome, just polished. And, you know, it's, like, what else are you going to say? I mean, it's just kind of like, look the other way. You know you have it all within you. You know the energetics, the dynamism within you. So as a co-creator, you generate basically what you are. You attract that which you are. And the more expansive you are, you attract all kinds. So it becomes a little confusing in the journey, naturally, to decipher, like, is that me? Or, you know, it's not like a perfect world, because you understand and value the sentience, the divinity in all sentience, and placements of that sort. So that's why we attract, like, all kinds of energy at a certain level. Give me a second. Okay. Yeah, I mean, they said, like, okay, I saw this video yesterday that came up on my feed, and just the front part of it was saying, like, oh, it was a reel, and, you know, it's like fake it till you make it kind of energy. And dude, I'm not doing that, you know? Like, that's not my formula. So, you know, it's like, okay, so, but there is some importance in visualization. Okay, so if I were like, I don't know, let's say 8-figure CEO, okay, what would I be doing? And it's like, I did some of those checkpoints already, and it hasn't brought forth what it was supposed to bring forth. And it's not gonna, you know, discourage me, but I'm not gonna go balls out and in racking up X amount more, like magnifying it, when I haven't seen a return on the type of outputs that are meant to support the reciprocation of what I've already invested thus far. At least not directly. So, what are we saying with that? What is this? The cups. Okay, so this is the, what do you call it? The, Queen of Cups. So why did we even mention that energy? Oh, it's like, okay, so, you know, if you've got it going on and your energetics already convey that you're an A-list celebrity, if not more extreme than that, then, you know, some things like you just don't need to give your attention towards. You know, I have, like, for a certain time period, I had, like, groups DMing me, and it was like all bullshit energy around the moon cycles, and they were like, they came off as like young energy, and it was like, you can see people like leaving groups and whatever, but it was just, dude, like, people like are so stupid with their energy sometimes. So 2 of Wands here. Fortune. So it's knowing, this is being very highly protective by the ancient dragon energies. These are elementals that carry a certain mystique about them, a certain realm of prestige. You know how they depict dragons as, you know, something to defeat, like, it's, you know, they're given a bad rap, like, they're, the way that that's depicted is, I'm picturing like someone messed with their energy, abused it, like a circus, right? To the animals. That's what I feel like what happened with this spirit totem. Anyway, being very guided. Our roots, our growth are being very much protected. We're learning those ways of how to protect our fortune fiercely, quietly, as preferred. It's like we're taught along the way what the next moves are. Yeah. So I started getting a little concerned in previous readings as far as divulging the element of Morse code, but there are layers upon layers of, it's like a combination lock, layers upon layers of energies that are protecting my path, and it's projected abundance. Now, how I conduct myself in the 3D plane is still resourceful. Like, I'm not going to turn down legitimate opportunities in order to sustain myself. But at the same time, I'm not going to allow it to be a hindrance to moving forward. So there is a realm of... because, like, when you're working, like, how do I say it? When you clean the slate, there's still gray area there. That darkness allows for visibility once you scribe again. So it's that foundation of the gray area in the transpiring of events. Yeah, that goes in link to how we introduced the reading. So top of the deck, because I've got some things to do, is the Ace of Pentacles here. So we already have 3 aces. I mean, this is the all access pass here, right? Just right here. And this is like all the answers. Access to all the answers. Yeah. It's like the Garden of Eden here. It's a secret garden. It's an all access pass that I've been granted. Bottom of the deck is 10 of Wands in reverse, releasing anything that just is, we already inherently know are energy siphoners. Even like thought forms in the ether is like things that keep us up or are trying to pull on our energy. So, 7 Valor, 7 of Wands. But we have the upper hand here. And there's loyalty within sentience that are very much grounded. Like domestic realm, you know, very, like within our localities is what I'm hearing. Like, microcosm, you know, expanded microcosm, you know. It's that in between of expanded microcosm and, condensed macrocosm. Does that make sense? Miniaturized macrocosm. And then we have balance, temperance here. Okay, yeah, finding happiness in the in-between. It's, yeah, the alchemy. I mean, that's what gives us the upper hand anyway. This shows others, it shows ourselves that this is like an active resume. So there are no employment gaps when you look at me. There's nothing really to question when it comes to energetics, because being so comprehensive as in power as it stands right now, there is no lapse of time where we just like were how do you say it? Where we clocked out. Okay, I love it. Okay, because it's like watering the plants too. It's sustaining. So I like that a lot. I'm going to move forward with bananagrams. P-A-T, there's Pat, okay, EEUIWHOSFORSZINU. We have forest, shown, shower, sutures, you know, like sutures, excuse me. So it's stitching things up, mending, like wounds. Shower, it doesn't have to be shower. Fruit, like abundance, yep. Tower. Ethers. Shaper. Shifter. Okay, so we have the names Wes, Warner, Henry, but with an IE, Han, like Han Solo. Okay. Sean, with a W or EA, you know. Serena again. Safe. Tina. Tessa. Teresa. Terry, but ERI, okay. Aaron. Ian. Ron. Russ, RUSS. Pause. Peter. Friends. Like FRANS. Okay. We have Sheeran. Like, what is his name? He's a singer, an artist. Ed Sheeran. Yeah, maybe I'm supposed to get him a song from that. Sheeran. Yeah. Okay. We have Europe here. It's like full on spelled out. I I don't know if I'm supposed to, like, I have to start making my readings more private. Like, you know what's so funny? I thought, like, in downloading, I was so anxious and excited to start, like, a Patreon or something. And so when I downloaded the app, I thought I was downloading the Patreon app. Because, like, I'm just like, I'm coming in like almost like as a newbie. So it's foreign to my eyes, and I already had Patreon on there, but it looks like I was more of like an audience than an actual creator. So I got confused right over there, and I ended up downloading something else, which is like Buy Me a Coffee, and then I started working from there, and then just like as a baseline, just work incrementally on stuff. And so I don't really have the Patreon set up just yet, and like there's like someone out there, please provide like a fat donation so that I can focus on solidifying that. Like if you really want me to go private, please Venmo me something, drop a check in the mail, wire me something, because like that's why things are, I mean, if you want me to keep things like private but like also anonymous, somewhat, like I don't know if Patreon like kind of makes people anonymous to how they want to be represented. But anyway, I'm just saying, okay? If you want to know what the holdup is. Okay? I don't know. A lot of things are going down in the ethers. You know, when they talk about spiritual warfare, like you don't really know until ish goes down. Puritan. That's what I have here. I don't know what that means, but okay. Ruins? Something ancient, too. Like dormant energy. You know, when we got the electrifying things, it's like something is awakening within us. At least I can speak for myself. Like there's a channeling, a very underground, primordial energy that's awakening. Anyway, let's move on. So something is like, oh yeah, accelerated placement right at the top. Like it's like kinged energy. It's crowned energy. It's like the penthouse energy, like the very top of the ethers. Something that's placing us top of our game. Ooh, I like it. I like it. I shall accept. That's why people are like all up in our business. Like you sense all of a sudden somebody's thinking about you, like this randomness. Yeah, they are. They are. And even though our foes are trying to like right off of our coattails, they're never going to be at the top of, you know, like alongside with us. They're always going to be beneath us, because that's their energy. Like that's not something that has to do with our own wielding. That's just the way things are. And it's going to be so obvious. I mean, I think it already is. Yeah, so we have operating system for the ruins. Yeah, it's like, that electrifying bolt that rose a question, like, what's, like, it's like we're given something, I don't know, something very striking. Like, we're the conductor of the as above to the below, but it's the striking is so potent. It is meant to not just ground us, but connect us with in that access point of the deepest and also darkest unknowns that, like, we're connecting that, because we have accessibility to them because we understand the divinity of their purpose. I don't know. That's what she told. Okay. 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 So we have NF here for the artist here. So we have FE, periodic table reappearing again for iron. It's strengthening our foundations, kind of cementing us within the ethers. So there's absolutely no confusion, and we're absolutely fortified when people are energies are passing through. It's like there's already an establishment with our own personal identifiers and protective units that cannot be shaken. Nor dismantled. Okay. Yeah, and so there's only one way to go within this, which is up. Yeah. Accelerating places. Like this time, that's just interesting. Okay, so we have I and Z left here. The ruins, this operating system of grounding, this is leading to new adventures. It's extending, like broadening the, not just perspective and the mindset, but also the horizon. So moving out further. Mm-hmm. So we have I here left. I mean, I was immediately shown to put it above the W, so that's like inner wild. That's what we have here. I mean, it's sharing it with show. Okay, so we got that, and I'm called to put, I was called to get this for a reason. So, okay, Spirit, what is it do you want to finish off with on this? Oh my gosh, okay. Okay, so we have 4 of Swords here. Okay. Added thought, meditation, recuperation, the Star in reverse, and then 6 of Swords in reverse. So there's absolutely a calm within this because the Star is amidst in the rising. That's insane because this is already a calm, 6 of Swords in reverse. And this is like the intention of, having that meditative practice of being in calm, like the quiet. And the Star right in the middle. And it's pointing downwards, Again, we were talking about that primordial affect. Star is in the rising. Well, that's excellent. I like it. I'm into it. Yeah, so Spirit is just like that. Spirit is saying that we're the headliner here. Is that right? Holy smokes, I don't, but I think that's what they're saying. Okay, let me just show you, okay? You'll see what's going on there. Here, let's go ahead and, oopsie, put it back. Okay, I'm gonna pull one more card. We're gonna just go ahead and cut it. Okay, just random. What is this? The Princess of Wands. So this is the Page of Wands. Yeah, about to get started. That's crazy, yeah. About to strike. We were just talking about the Viper. I don't know. But that's what's happening. And I'm gonna put that on top of like the garden thing. And am I doing this too? What's before it? Oh, the Ace of Pentacles again. That's insane. That's cool. I love it. We're doing it. Okay. Okay, that's insane. Okay. Yeah, this is within another deck expressing all access pass, like primordial state too. You see the caves. It's underground, underworld, recesses. So again, taking a break upon that wordplay. All right, I think that's it for now. So, okay, give me a second. Okay, so thank you to all my supporters, my sponsors. All donations provided in light and love, they're received accordingly. And I think that's it. So upon closing this reading, I close all portals, sending all energies back to their own locations. Thanking you for respecting my time, my space, my energies, my work, my inputs in advance, and that of my family. So sending all energies back with your appropriate karmas due. Initiating that initial domino to get you started, that extra oomph. I close all portals in love and light now.